Hey guys, it's the Flick Critic here. So before I start this video, I want to give a huge shout out to LM Turg. I hope that's how you say his channel's name. He has really great in-depth reviews of Blu-rays, and it's a fun time if you go over there. He's actually the reason that I'm actually doing this video, and I really hope you go check his channel out because he's really good. So today we're going to be ranking my least favorite to my favorite Harry Potter films. So let's just start right off with The Goblet of Fire. Okay, I know what you guys are going to be thinking. What the hell is wrong with this guy? This is probably one of the best made Harry Potter films. I won't deny that. And it has some really great CGI, some really great action set pieces. But as a fan of the books, I just wasn't pleased with the way that they adapted the material. And to be honest, going on a Harry Potter marathon, I just don't enjoy watching this movie at all. Because I feel it gets a lot of things wrong. And don't get me wrong, I know they have to cut stuff out from the book, but a lot of stuff they don't just cut out, but they change and ugh. Alright, so coming in at number 7 is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I know I said in my complete Blu-ray collection video that I really love this movie, and don't get me wrong, I really do still love this movie. However, it does feel really dated, and I've seen it a couple more times recently, and it just feels really dated. It looks a little too dark visually, and it just feels kind of claustrophobic at moments, and it's sort of childish at points. So, don't get me wrong, I still love this movie, but it's just not one of my favorites. At number 6, we have The Chamber of Secrets. Now, this one was amazing to me. I really love this movie. Dobby, along with Gollum, is one of the first digital characters to actually be able to believe that they are interacting with people in the real world, and I really believed in the character of Dobby. And this just had a really cool, intricately plotted, plot. And honestly, this is a really great time, and I would really recommend this one. So it comes at number 6. At number 5, we have, the 5th movie. So this one is interesting because it is actually the longest book, and they shortened it into the shortest movie. Now, some of you may be thinking, he's got to hate this one since he hated A Goblet of Fire and how that was adapted. And to be honest, I think this is better because it streamlines the book. Now, when I say that, what I mean is, with Goblet of Fire, they tried to push every detail down our throats, and in the process, they left a lot of the greater themes and arcs and story messages in the book. And those messages and stuff, they got left out. Whereas with this one, they condensed the book, which in my opinion needed some editing. And they really made it work as a movie. So that's why it comes up as number 5. At number 4, we have The Half-Blood Prince. This is no doubt the best shot Harry Potter movie ever. Well, it's not really saying much since there's only 8 of them, but still. It's beautiful, and it really does deserve that. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh my god. It does deserve that cinematography nomination at the Academy, because it just looks beautiful. And quite honestly, I really like this one, because a lot of people think that this one got really childish, and that because it was PG, it was less, dark and stuff from Order of the Phoenix, and they believe that this movie just focused too much on the romance aspects of the 6th book, and I completely disagree. There's some of the lovey-dovey stuff, but when you really look at it, it's a really dark movie, and it really does make you feel sad when, spoiler alert, but Harry and his gang leave Hogwarts. Coming up at number 3 is Prisoner of Azkaban. Again, the 3rd movie. Now, a lot of people may be wondering why this isn't my number 1. Well, let me tell you, it's in my number 3 spot, so I obviously really love it. And oddly enough, the person who I gave a shout out to, LM Turk, this is actually, I believe, his least favorite. He said it was because Voldemort's not really in this one, and he thinks that it doesn't really make much of a difference in the story. Not to hate on him, love the guy. I kind of disagree with him on that, in that a lot of the things that come into play in this movie really do show how Harry grows as a person, and I think that's why it's so good, because this is the first Harry Potter movie, I think, that really makes the Harry Potter series a character-driven series, and that's what I find really interesting, is that In the first two movies, it was more about the plots and how greatly plotted they were, and most of that can be attributed to J.K. Rowling. But with this movie, I think it's just amazing because you really care about these characters, and the trio, Harry, Ron, and Hermione, they really feel like real people now, and you really buy into their friendship. And I think that this is the first Harry Potter movie to have believable CGI, and it has some great set pieces, and unfortunately it's the last Harry Potter movie to be scored by the great John Williams, and that's why it comes in at number 3. At number 2, we have the conclusion to the Harry Potter series, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. This is a phenomenal movie. I really like this one. There's some parts of the ending that, I would have tweaked and changed a bit, but I can't complain because all in all, they really did do a spectacular job of wrapping everything up in a nice, tight little bow. This may be a controversial choice. Again, I feel like everything I'm choosing is controversial, but I think that parts of this are a little too action-oriented, and they just tried to make it a little bit too mainstream, but honestly, that's a really small nitpick, and I really love this movie. My number 1 choice for the best Harry Potter film is right here, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. This is probably the most likely to be the people's least favorite on other people's lists, but quite honestly, I love this movie. I think this is the only Harry Potter movie to truly just nail the tone of the book. It's dark, it's vicious, and it feels like these characters, they're in danger every single minute of this movie, and I just really love it. It may be some slow pace for some, and it may be a bit of a book reader's bias on these movies that makes me like this movie, because it is, I think, the most accurate to the book, but quite honestly, I love this movie. I adore it. It looks great on Blu-ray, by the way. I haven't mentioned how great these movies look on Blu-ray. They really do look great. But that's really why I love this movie, because I just love the tone of it. So there you guys have it. This is my ranking of the Harry Potter films. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, check out LM Turg's channel, although he has more subscribers than I do, so yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. I hope you subscribe, and peace.